Aquarius, hello. Welcome to the Creative Witch channel. This is going to be a general reading for Aquarius. I'm going to start with the overall energy using my Tree of Oppositions deck as well as my Tarot of Oppositions. I'm sorry, Tree of Ascension deck and my Tarot of Oppositions deck. I'm going to follow up with some clarifications with my other tarot decks here, and then close out with a mindful message and a final card from my Law of Attraction deck just to help move you forward for whatever kind of information comes out in this reading here. All right, so here we go. What do we have for Aquarius this week, please? Messages for Aquarius. All right, you got two really beautiful cards here, Aquarius. You got Momentum and Be Spontaneous. So for your first card here with Momentum, this is telling me that you are building energy right now. You're building it through initiative and building it through effort. And, this is telling you that if you feel that any momentum is lacking in your life right now, try to figure out what it is that you can do to initiate momentum towards your goal here. Okay, so whatever you're working on, Aquarius, it's ready to gain momentum and it's building energy through your efforts. But if you feel it's lacking in any sort of way, maybe journal or meditate or try to write down and figure out what it is that you can do to help it to initiate more momentum towards your goal or whatever you're working on here. It was followed up by Be Spontaneous, and this is telling you to remain free-spirited, or if you're feeling kind of tied down in anything right now, this is reminding you that you are a free spirit and it's okay to be a little unstructured, okay? So follow your instincts. Do something fun and do something unexpected. Okay, how can you bring more spontaneousness into your life? And what can being more spontaneous teach you as well? Are you kind of just doing the same thing every day and, expecting different results? If that's exactly what you're doing right now, this is reminding you that being spontaneous and following the fun is going to help you build momentum into whatever it is that you desire for your life. All right, let's get some messages here from my Tarot of Oppositions deck. What do we have for Aquarius? Oh, okay. We had three cards come out. I usually draw two, but let's see what we have here for you. So the first card that came out was the Eight of Swords. And these cards are Tarot of Opposition. So you can see there's a positive and negative side to each card. And let's see what we have here for you. With the Eight of Swords, it came out on the positive side. Okay, so this is telling you that you're coming to a point where you are releasing what's been tying you down. The Eight of Cards is a lot of, it kind of means like self-imposed imprisonment. Sorry, I'm trying to get the light glare out of it here. But this is like self-imposed imprisonment, okay? Being a prisoner of your own mind and sticking around in darkness and sadness and fear and overthinking things, okay? But what this card is trying to tell you here, coming out on the positive side, is that, this is a moment that is calling for you to remove yourself from a bad situation that you're caught in, from bad thinking patterns, from bad habits, to release yourself from this self-imposed prison. Okay, don't rely on help from others right now. No one else can loosen the ties with the past that you have around you that are limiting you right now. Okay, so it's time to make your escape, Aquarius, and it's time to break free of any other people, places, habits, things, thoughts that are causing you suffering right now. Okay. This is what's going to help you build that momentum to move forward here and to find yourself in a more aligned place, in a more happy and positive place that you're seeking right now. Okay. So that's a nice card to see here. You also got the Three of Pentacles that came out on the positive side here. So this is just telling you, that it's going to require some work, of course. It's going to require, you um, perhaps collaborating with somebody. Just take what resonates here because oftentimes what I get from this card is more of a lot of times it can mean collaboration, but based on the message that we get here from this Eight of Swords, which was indicating that you're kind of in like a self-imposed prison, this is going to require just for some spiritual allies. Okay, we'll put it that way. Look for spiritual allies. Look for feelings and intuitive feelings and thoughts that come in that support what you're trying to do right now. This could indicate other people to help you, but I really am just getting that this is something that you need to do yourself. Okay. With your spiritual team, any sort of work or project or study or changes in your life will be better. So you're going to be successful on your own here, but allow your angels and guides and spiritual team to help you through this so that you're not struggling so much, okay? And this could even indicate you collaborating with someone else or your spiritual team to start a new business, okay? Pentacles are all about the material world. So just take what resonates here, but although this is typically a card of collaboration and such, I'm really getting that the message here for you, Aquarius, is that this is something that you're going to have to work through yourself with your spiritual team. Okay. Now that was followed up by the Moon card. And the Moon card is often a card, depicting fears and illusions and things of that sort. And the Moon card came out on the negative side. So this is telling you that your illusions and emotions are, if you allow them to take over your life, they're going to cause you pain if you don't face them. So if you're feeling something, try to ask yourself where the origin of that feeling is coming from, okay? If you have anger or resentment towards a person, place, or thing, try to figure out where the origin of that feeling is coming from. If you have, just any negative feelings that you have towards something or someone, you need to try to figure out where it's coming from because that's indicating that you need to do some shadow work. You need to face those feelings, try to find their origin, and try to figure out a way to work through them so that you can release them, okay? Don't allow yourself to be haunted by negative feelings or negative emotions or negative haunting dreams that you may have, okay? Shake off this negativity, okay? This is not a good place for you to dwell in, all right? It's time to really just immerse yourself in good feelings here, okay? Immerse yourself in that intuitive side of yourself, that inner voice, and be faithful to that so that you can get through this situation here, okay? Listen to your intuition. Listen to what your fears and negative feelings are telling you, just the same as you would listen to what your hopes and dreams and good feelings are trying to tell you as well, okay? So let's see what else we've got here for you. We're going to pull some tarot. Oh, if I can get the cards here, my goodness. All right, so let's see what tarot has for you. So what is the current situation for Aquarius here? Okay. All right, so your current situation, Aquarius, you got the Page of Cups. So this is telling you that right now is a really great time to listen to your feelings and your instincts and your intuition. It's a good idea to move through life with love and kindness and just overall good positive energy. It is telling you to delve deeper into your psychic and intuitive and imaginative side of yourself, to use your intuition to really get grounded, okay? To really get grounded. Now, for your obstacle, you got the Seven of Swords. So this is telling you that it's time to come clean about something. It's time to, especially with it coming out with this Moon card here in reverse, it's definitely time to face what you may be doing some in your life that is negative and causing toxic situations or feelings for yourself. Okay? It's time to come clean. A good way to do this, honestly, with the Pisces full moon coming up, a good way to do this is to write everything down that you want to come clean about. Any negative feelings that you're having, any sort of um, wow, okay. Any sort of negative feelings that you're having about something or about yourself or about your situation, perhaps negative feelings that you've been projecting out towards others without even realizing it. Um, Write all this down. The full moon is a perfect time to be releasing, okay? It's a good time to release and to um, remove these negative toxic feelings out of your life right now, okay? Because that's what's going to help you build momentum. And this Eight of Swords is telling you that the prison that you feel like you're stuck in right now is a self-imposed prison, Aquarius. And this is telling you that you need to come clean. Write down all the deceit, the lies, the cheating, the theft, the lack of conscience that you may have had, the ill will, the resentment, the anger, the despair, the grief, any negative feeling any feeling that is bringing you down, okay? Nightmares, write those down. Just write everything down that has been holding you back or hurting you in some way, and set those intentions under the full moon to release these, and then you need to burn that. So write down as much as you can. Write down everything you're feeling and that you want to get rid of, burn it, and then what I want you to do is follow up with writing down what you intend for yourself. Write down things of love and comfort and kindness and learning and things that you want to experience in your life. Write down those intentions, and then you need to keep that with you, and you need to look at it every day when you wake up and every day before you go to bed. And you can look at it throughout the day as well if you're feeling kind of down or negative in any sort of way. Look look at what you wrote down, and keep your mind stuck on those intentions. Don't allow the negative fears and illusions and trickery and anything of that sort. Don't allow that to take over here, okay? This is a card of Aquarius, okay? And this isn't saying we all have negative qualities and traits about ourselves. This isn't necessarily saying that this is only you that experiences this. But this is an Aquarius card, and it's telling you that it's time to confess and come clean and start anew with something. Okay? Don't reside in the negative and toxic feelings or situation that you might be in right now, because that's only temporary, and it's up to you to make sure that it is. Okay? So another interesting set of cards we got here for your advice section of this reading. You got the Ace of Wands, which is new beginnings, new passions, like challenges, new growth in something, new beginnings, good news, starting something new, perhaps even getting like an inspiring spark. Okay. It's also the card of inspiration. You can see at the top here. So this is telling you to release what no longer serves you, especially with this full moon in Pisces coming up. This is a great time to release these negative feelings that you might be experiencing right now, okay? And it's telling you to be inspired, to follow the creative sparks, to start something new, to get excited, okay? Because it was followed up by the Ace of Swords. So you got two aces here, which are really indicating new beginnings. The Ace of Wands, like I said, new beginnings, new ideas. I'm sorry, new creativity and such. The Ace of Swords is about new ideas, new plans, mental clarity, a breakthrough happening, okay? Clarity. Finding the truth in a situation, okay? And really focusing on what it is that you want here. That was followed up by the Two of Pentacles, which is telling you that you need to ensure that you have balance, okay? This is being balanced and resourceful and adapting to new situations. This is giving and taking, okay? And it also is, really finding a good balance between the things that you have to do and the things that you want to do, okay? Between priorities and desires, okay? And it's also a good idea, with what I just said there, make your desires your priority, okay? It's telling you that you really need to put the work in, but it's going to be successful and you're going to be okay. But your obstacle here is these negative feelings and that self-imposed prison that you may have been keeping yourself in. Those are something that you need to release, and you need to release it with this full moon in Pisces coming up on August 31st, okay? That's going to help you to gain momentum, and it's asking you to be spontaneous so that these new ideas and new beginnings and new creative sparks and inspiration and clarity can come in. And it's telling you to just find a good balance between these things here so that you can still get by in what you need to do, but also continue and start manifesting the life that you really want for yourself here, okay? Let's get some more clarification from Tarot. All right. You got the Hermit card coming out. That's, if you know anything about tarot, you know that the Hermit card is a card about introspection and inner reflection and inner knowing and really taking time out to yourself, possibly going on a retreat or just going and staying somewhere or secluding yourself in a way, okay? Interesting. You have a lot of synchronicities in this reading here. Yes, okay. So, back to what I was saying. It's time to do some introspection. It's time to take some time out for yourself here. It's time to really go within, and it's time to learn meditating, okay? We humans, we make meditation so hard, and it really should just be the easiest thing in the world. We just can't stop our brains. And that's what meditation is all about. It's about not holding on to any thoughts. It's about letting them think of meditating as just like an open doorway, okay? It's letting thoughts come in and letting them just walk right out at the same time, okay? It's not getting stuck on any thoughts. It is just giving your mind a break so that clarity can come in for you, okay? Clarity and ideas and inspiration, all that will come in for you if you just try and work on taking some time out for yourself and really seeking that inner wisdom that's going to push you forward here. Again, with your obstacle, you got the Seven of Swords, but it came out upright this time instead of in reverse. So this one is telling you that it's time to really let go and move on from these negative feelings that you had. These black feathers are negative actions and thoughts and feelings, and you need to move forward. And I mean, look at this full moon in this picture as well. Like this, I'm really getting the big message of using this Pisces full moon coming up to release any kind of negative feelings and thoughts and situations that you might be in. Any big energy of releasing negative feelings, okay? If you feel good about what you're doing and about what you're going through and what you're experiencing, the universe is going to bring in more things for you to feel good about. They're going to bring in more things to experience with excitement and enthusiasm. It's going to bring in more things to really find clarity within your situation. It's going to bring in more for you, okay? That was followed up by the Two of Cups and the Empress, and then we had the Five of Cups pop out here as well. But what I'm getting here is that, some sort of balance is required, some sort of, this could be in a relationship that you've been in, This could be with your children. This could be with a partner, or this could just simply be with your spiritual team. Okay. But this is telling you that combining some energies here, whether it be, like I said, the Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords energies, new beginnings, new creative ideas, clarity, plans, things of that sort, and balancing the two. That's what this is telling me here. Also, we've got another full moon in the picture, and you can see that the Empress here is pregnant. And this, doesn't always indicate like actual physical pregnancy, but this is her conceiving and growing something new in her life, okay? And she's about to give birth to it. But in order for you to give birth to this new beginning in your life, you need to let go of the past, okay? This is a card of releasing, okay? You need to release what no longer serves you. Face these negative feelings that you might have been feeling and keeping yourself trapped in. Try to find the origin and understand where they're coming from. But then you need to write them down and burn them and release them and just don't look back, okay? Obtain the data and the wisdom that you may have gained here. You know, life's all about lessons and collecting data. And that's what it's telling you here, that, you know, take that wisdom, but don't take the experience, if that makes sense, okay? Let go of what has hurt you and move forward with what you want to see your life like. Also, this card, with it being like this bluish and this reddish cup here, this is like the Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands energy, like air and fire, and combining those energies and intertwining to create this new new beginning, a new life that you're working yourself into right now, that's going to require you to make sure to let go of the past first and proceed forward here. Okay? Let's see what else we have. Yeah, I mean, just take what resonates here, but this is really a big message to me, that there is some releasing of negative toxic traits and habits within yourself, really going inward and seeking that intuition, the instincts, the feelings, all the things that the full moon can bring on, and releasing yourself, Aquarius. It's time to be spontaneous and allow this newness to gain momentum so that you can find more joy and happiness in your life again. Okay? Let's see what mindful messages we have for you. All right, you got unlimited. I create my reality with the thoughts I think and the things that I focus on. I am unlimited in my ability to create a beautiful life full of good and love. Seriously, that really just ties in with everything I've just discussed with you here. That's what this reading is telling you, Aquarius. It's telling you to 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 create a new reality for yourself, but it's going to require the hard shadow work. Shadow work is not easy. Shadow work is hard, and it's facing the darkest parts of yourself and understanding what they're trying to tell you and where they came from. Okay, but once you do that, you can birth this new life that you're working towards right now, and things are going to turn out okay for you. You got creator of happiness. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual, therefore it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. Okay? Another clarification and another, affirmation there for you, that you can change your life, okay? You can change your life, you can heal your life, and you can once again love your life. Let's close out with the Law of Attraction card here. I like drawing these at the end of my reading so that you can gain some clarity and inspiration on how to proceed and move forward here. What do we have for Aquarius to close out this reading, please? Oh, okay. We had a few cards pull out here, so I guess we'll go ahead and take them. I usually just draw one, but first you got number 28. I am developing the skill to direct my thoughts. The most valuable skill or talent that you could ever develop is that of directing your thoughts towards what you want, to be adept at quickly evaluating all situations and then quickly coming to the conclusion of what you most want, and then giving your undivided attention to that. There is tremendous skill in deliberately directing your own thoughts that will yield results that cannot be compared with results that mere action can provide. Okay? That's another really good synchronicity here into what I stated for this reading. You got 42. My what is need not influence my what is becoming. Okay? So your what is doesn't need to influence what is becoming. If you can just, what is has no bearing on what is coming unless you are continually regurgitating the story of what is. By thinking and speaking more of how you really want your life to be, you allow what you're currently living to be the jumping off place for so much more. But if you speak predominantly of what is, then you still jump off, but you jump off into just more of the same. Okay? And then lastly, you got it comes not by magic, but by universal law, the number 30. Okay? And this is start telling a better feeling story about the things that are important to you. Do not write your story like a factual documentary weighing all the pros and cons of your experience, but instead tell the uplifting, fanciful, magical story of the wonder of your own life and watch what happens. It will feel like magic as your life begins to transform right before your eyes. But it is not by magic. It is by the power of the laws of the universe and your deliberate alignment with those laws. Okay? So yeah, Aquarius, I feel like this was a big message to you, and this is a big signal for you to utilize this full moon coming up to release all the things that no longer serve you. Go inward and try to figure out what it's time to let go of, okay? And give birth to this new beginning and this new creative endeavor and this clarity and inspiration that you're working towards right now, okay? That's what I have for you this week. I hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Bye.